How do you get better at the line level writing? My name is Gina. I'm an author, editor, publishing professional. I help you make your writing better. You write more. I know that's a really frustrating answer, but the basic answers for almost all of the things that you're like, how do I fix this really basic thing? You write more and you read more. So this person says, my writing group says I'm switching between past and present tense more often. And how do I stop myself from doing that? You read more. So you get immersed in the language of books that are doing it correctly, and you write more. You practice. How do you get better at anything? You practice it. How do I get better at hitting a baseball with a bat? I go out and I do batting practice. How do I get better at baking brownies? I bake a lot of brownies. How do I stop hitting wrong notes on the piano? I play the piano more. And maybe you take some lessons, maybe you study this, maybe you like slow it down and break it down into its component parts and you learn the individual mechanics. Maybe you need to study more of what past and present tense is. Maybe you need to like shore up some gaps that were in your school days that you weren't paying attention to the days that they taught that. And that's okay. That's not necessarily your fault, but you are now trying to be a professional writer, and it's time for you to fill in those gaps and to put in the reps and to practice. And this can take a lot of time. Some people have the baseline skills to close this gap really quickly, but this is a thing that's pretty easy to fix. You can learn this. The art, the style, the craft of it is harder to learn. These basic mechanical pieces, there are some basic rules that you can learn and commit to memory, and it's a skill that you can build up. But the only way to do it is by reading more and writing more.